What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to Men in the Making. Today, I want to talk about one of my deeper struggles and actually, put my money where my mouth is and apply my goal setting advice and apply the actual goals that we talked about a few days ago. So today, I'm going to be talking about my weight loss journey. I'm going to apply my own advice of goal setting principles and lay out the detailed plans for executing on this goal of mine that I laid out in a video that we posted a few days ago. I've always been a very active guy. I've always done martial arts, weightlifting, running, swimming, but I've also always struggled with stress eating. It runs in the family. Well, that demon dies today, and that demon dies before my kids are born because I don't want them inheriting that struggle. We're going to go over my journey, my stumbling blocks so far, and what my detailed plans are for executing on my goals. And in the future, we're going to do accountability videos where I'm accountable to you guys. I'm gonna say, hey, I was able to execute right these many days of the week, and I failed this day. I'm going to hold myself accountable with accountability vlogs, maybe every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. I'll have to figure out what that schedule looks like. But let's get into it. So as I was saying earlier, this is a demon that I'm going to kill. One of the things that I've been lacking on lately is whenever there's transition or a new step in business, handling that transition could be really stressful. And this is when I've noticed that I personally have to be the most careful because I'll get into a flow, I'll get really good momentum, and then I will start to give into that stress when I'm going through these transitions. Well, with business, it's always going to be like that. Business comes in waves, comes in ups and downs. So that stress can't get to me, but sometimes it does. So recently I've been lacking. I've been overeating. I'm about to have to text my personal trainer that I was a total fatty last night, and I'm not looking forward to that because he's going to chew me out for it. But, we got to stay accountable. So here we go. Be hard to tune. Now, we've talked about some stumbling blocks, applying systems of accountability, and
he's getting chewed out. He's getting chewed out.
He's trying to sell me on his protein product while he's chewing my ass out. So far in this video, we have talked about applying systems of accountability. I did it in front of you. I'm getting my ass chewed out as I talk, okay? But let's talk about the steps moving forward. Over the course of figuring out my nutrition and trying to get my diet really dialed in, it took me about 5 to 6 years. I know that's a super long time, but it started as trying to get my diet dialed in for the sake of my Tourette's when I was younger. And then as I got older and I got more control over my Tourette's, it became a matter of, okay, well, I stress eat a lot. How do I control my eating and manage my portions and my nutrition so that I feel good all the time? I have lots of energy and I am able to maintain a healthy, lean, and mean weight. I didn't really get this dialed in until about September of 2023 in terms of portions. I found these freaking perfect little meal prep containers. These portions are really solid to build your meals off of. And that happened in about September of 2023. I started with just carnivore. I needed some fruit, added some fruit to it. I was able to drop it was weird. I was able to drop about 30 pounds really fast. And then something about it wasn't sustainable. Maybe it was just my lack of discipline, but something about it wasn't sustainable. And I kind of fell out of it and I went back up to 280. So recently, as I've started working with my personal trainer, he has helped me kind of dial it back in. And, praise God for my wonderful Ethiopian fiance. I've been introduced to Ethiopian food, which is strictly meat, vegetables, and fruit. And I've found that this food, not only does it store well, so I can cook it Sunday and know it'll be good next Sunday, it tastes amazing, and it's made of the things that I eat all the time anyways. So now that I have my nutrition dialed in, it's just a matter of holding myself to the right portions. And this is the system I figured out that has given me consistent results, and has so far helped me lose 20 pounds and will continue to get me down to my goal of 220 to 230. Come on over here, let's take a look. So for each day, Monday through Saturday, the ideal portion should be 2 of these. 1 in the morning, 1 at night, so I'm not going to bed stupid hungry. Except for Saturdays, it fluctuates because I do my meal prepping Saturdays. So ideally, I don't eat anything on a Saturday except for the snacking that I do. I'm tasting my meal prep. And then Sundays, I fast. Not only do I fast for the Eucharist and the liturgy and at church, but I also fast because I like to rest on that day, spend time with family and friends, and most importantly, spend that day in meditative prayer. Even when I'm hanging out with my friends, I'm just kind of praying. I give that day. That day is obviously every day is the Lord's, but Sunday is completely the Lord's day. And I love to fast and pray on Sundays. So that's the system. If I'm ever planning to eat out or something like that, then I need to fast the whole day before that dinner, or I need to eat that lunch and only that lunch, and then fast the rest of the day. If I'm going out with somebody or, for some event. So that's the system I need to stick to. Two prep containers a day of Ethiopian style, whether it's tibs, whether it's furfur, whether it's tomato sauce, whatever it may be. I need to stick to those 2 meal prep containers strictly, plus like half an apple per meal or like a full banana per meal. And that's it. Strictly it. And then fasting on Sundays. If I keep this up, I find that I lose an average of about 0.5 to 2 pounds per week, depending on how active I am that week. Moving at that pace, sticking to that system without compromise for the next 6 months, I will very easily be able to hit my goal of 220 to 230, as long as I keep the discipline, keep the faith, right? Praying constantly for the strength to be resilient, and I will very easily achieve this goal that I laid out in my last goal setting video. Anyways, that's all I got for today. We're gonna start posting some accountability videos too, and I'll keep you guys up to date on this. I might even consider posting my meals on a weekly basis, like, hey, here's everything I eat throughout the week, so I've stuck to my goals, because if I can do it, then you can do it. Stay hungry, stay after it, eat hot chachun.